I left my husband for a richer man. 5 years later, when I finally found him again, he had already moved on. And now I don't know if I should try to win him back or let him go forever. Hi, everyone. I'm writing this because I honestly don't know what to do anymore, and I'm ashamed to even tell this story, but I need advice. I grew up in a very respected family. My parents were successful and well-connected. I had a great education and a lot of opportunities in life. My ex-husband was the complete opposite. He came from a very ordinary background. He had a normal job, nothing impressive. When we started dating, my family strongly opposed the relationship. They thought he wasn't good enough for me. But I loved him, and I married him anyway. In the first few years, our marriage was actually good. Then my career started to take off. I worked extremely hard, and eventually I became the director of a company. Around that time, our daughter was born. We made a decision together. My husband would stay home and take care of our daughter. He raised her full-time, from the day she was born until she turned 3. At that time, I thought everything was normal. But as my career grew, I slowly started to change. At work, I met another man. He was the CEO of one of our partner companies. He was confident, successful, charismatic, and honestly, very impressive. Eventually, I started an affair with him. After that, everything about my husband started to bother me. I looked down on him. In my eyes, he was just a man who stayed home and watched the baby. I said many cruel things to him, things I deeply regret now. My family didn't help either. They called him useless. They said he was living off my success. They even encouraged me to divorce him and marry the CEO instead. Eventually, I asked for a divorce. What shocked me the most was that my husband didn't argue. He didn't fight. He simply signed the divorce papers, quietly. He left everything to me: the house, the money, all the assets. He only asked for one thing. He wanted custody of our daughter. She was only 3 years old. After the divorce, he took her and moved to another state, far away. He started his life over from scratch. He never asked me for child support, not a single dollar. As for me, I married the other man. At the time, I thought I had made the right choice, but I was very wrong. After a few years, I realized the truth. The man I married was only impressive on the outside. He was constantly cheating. He didn't care about me. He barely respected me. That marriage lasted 4 years before it ended in divorce. Even my family eventually admitted they were wrong, but by then, it was too late. After that second divorce, I lived alone for a year. And during that time, I kept thinking about my ex-husband and my daughter. I slowly realized something painful. The only man who had truly loved me was the one I abandoned. So I made a decision. I quit my job and I started searching for them. It took a long time, but eventually, I found where they were living. My daughter is now in elementary school. My ex-husband has raised her alone for 5 years, working, taking care of her. Even when she got sick, he handled everything by himself. But there was something else I learned. The place he lives now is a small rental house. The landlord is a woman around his age. She also went through a divorce, and she has a daughter the same age as mine. The two girls are very close. Best friends, actually. My daughter also really likes this woman. And from what I've heard, my ex-husband and this woman have feelings for each other, but they haven't officially started a relationship yet. When I heard that, my heart broke. But I know I don't have the right to feel jealous, because I was the one who destroyed our family. Now I'm facing a question I don't know how to answer. Should I try to win my ex-husband back? Or should I let him go so he can be happy with someone else? I truly regret everything. But maybe my regret doesn't matter anymore. So please tell me, if you were in my position, what would you do?